Well, Bill, I remember when you were adding a couple of dogs to your family, and we all know bringing home a new pet is exciting. In the spring or summer, those are great times to adopt a new four-legged family member. I spoke with Dr. Annie Voluska, who is a pet behavior scientist at Purina. She shares tips to help welcome home a puppy or kitten. So Dr. Annie, I am so excited for this, but let's please talk. Who is in your arms right now? She looks so cuddly.
So this little kitten is Olaf. He's about 9 weeks old.
How sweet, and anyone would be so lucky to be taking them home. And that kind of brings us to our first question. Why is now a great time to get a new puppy or a kitten?
Yeah, so I mean, there's never really a bad time to get a puppy or a kitten, but right now we are about to enter what's called kitten season. So the spring and summer months are when most of the kittens are born every year. So the shelters and rescues are full of adorable kittens and puppies looking for their forever homes.
What should families do to get ready for a new puppy or a new kitten?
Yeah, that's a great question because the preparation process really needs to start before that puppy or kitten enters the home. You should really look around your house through your kitten or puppy's eyes, think like your pet, and try to find all the things that they might get into and really try to kitten or puppy proof the place and make sure that it's going to be totally safe and comfortable for them. You also are going to want to plan on where you want their main spaces to be. So where will they sleep? Where do you want their food and water bowls? Where's the litter box going to go? All that good stuff. If you have those set up ahead of time, it's going to make the kitten or puppy's transition once they get home a lot easier. And then of course you're going to need to buy some supplies, right? So food and water bowls, leashes, the crate, and of course their food.
Yeah, absolutely. And it kind of sounds like anything in life, preparation is key. Right next to me, I think we got some of the bags of food. It's probably right next to you too as well. And this is a big question that comes up with a lot of pet owners or people who love animals, right? The dog versus puppy food or the cat versus kitten food. Why and what should we feed our young pets?
Any pet under a year old in general should be getting puppy or kitten formulas. And it's really important because just like human babies, they're doing a lot of growing in a very short amount of time. So puppy and kitten food takes that into consideration, and it has all the nutrients that they're going to need to support their growing bodies and growing brains. So look for things like DHA, which is going to support their vision and brain development, antioxidants, which support their immune systems, and lots of protein to build those muscles that they're generating with all that great play. I also encourage people to consider whether they want wet or dry food and to maybe experiment with both to give their young animals exposure to a lot of different textures. And of course, Purina has some great options in both of those formulas, ranging from Pro Plan to puppy and kitten chows to Purina One, all of which will set up the puppy and kitten for a great foundation to a lifetime of health.
How important are those first few months when it comes to socializing and training your new pet?
You definitely can teach old dogs and cats new tricks, but if you can get the right experiences when the kitten and puppies are young, like under 14 weeks of age, is when they're particularly sensitive and particularly open to new experiences. So try to expose them to as many different situations as you can, as long as your vet agrees that it's safe. So things like different textures, grass, carpet, hardwood, different people. Make sure they meet men and women, make sure they meet children. If you can get those people to have sunglasses or a hat on or even a Halloween costume, I know it sounds kind of silly, but that's a great way to teach pets that the world is sometimes an unexpected place, but a very safe place. You also can give your vet or groomer a heads up and prepare your pet for those kinds of visits. So you can, make sure that you're touching their ears a lot, make sure you're playing with their feet on a regular basis, get them used to their teeth being brushed by sticking your finger in their gums and touching their teeth. All of those things, again, you're going to teach the pet that these are safe and fun experiences, and they're going to be well situated to be very happy, well-socialized adults.
Well, you can check out all that advice from the team of Purina Pros at purina.com/expertise. Joe?